You guys are thinking. You're thinking, Greg, I've already seen the Mutant Monster Energy Super Soda review. Greg, I already know that this has 115 milligrams of caffeine. Greg, what can you tell me that's different? I'll tell you. Today, we're comparing Mutant Monster or Monster Mutant to Mountain Dew. Which is better? Hey guys, what's up? I'm Greg, he's Q, together with Mr. Happy0121. And like I said in the open, today, we're going to try the Monster Mutant Soda. We're like the last ones. This has been out for like 60 days now. And like every 3 days, somebody would either post a picture of this on my Facebook and not look back at the other post on the Facebook where people kept posting it. Or they would suggest that we do it. Normally right above or below a suggestion that we try this. So we're trying it. Special thanks to the guy on the couch. He found this somewhere in California. He said in his travels across the U.S. that he only located this in Oklahoma and California.
That's strange.
And the guy on the couch has an intimate working knowledge of all truck stops between, like, I don't know, Tennessee and California, especially the bathrooms.
What the fuck? Smells citrusy.
Yeah, it does. I'll say that for it. Now then. Ooh. Hold up your specimen. Let's see if we can. They look pretty darn close. Pretty darn close. All right. Let's start with a Monster. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Drink two. The CEO of this company said that this was their answer to Mountain Dew. If this is their answer to Mountain Dew, the question must have been, will you please make something that doesn't taste very much like Mountain Dew? Drink three.
It just tastes like squirt.
You think squirt?
Yeah, I think squirt.
I think it tastes like somebody bought a bottled water, like a Dasani, not even a good bottled water, no offense to Dasani, and then took like one of those Crystal Light Kool-Aid mixes and dropped in like the lime Kool-Aid flavor and then hit it with a little carbonation. Not really that impressed. I'm going to have one more drink. The bottle has the little monster thing. Take my word for it. You don't need a close-up of that. All right. Like you and I have never had Mountain Dew on this channel before, let's just go ahead and enjoy a little Mountain Dew. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. We don't really need, I'm going to have one more just to get the taste of that out of my face. If you take away the comparison, just like get that out of your head. The CEO didn't do them any favors by throwing that out there. Should have just kept that on the DL. It would be all right. The problem with the Super Soda is this. It's kind of like a surge. If I'm going to commit to 115 milligrams of caffeine, I'm going to go ahead and make the full commitment, get 140, 180, and just drink a Monster. Plus, it's got all those vitamins you never heard of on the side of the can that they're so proud of. There's no vitamins on the side of this bottle. If I just mowed the lawn and it was hot outside and there was either this or a bottle of water in the refrigerator and that was it, I would drink this. So, what about you?
I think it's good. It's not as good as Monster, and it's not as good as Mountain Dew, but it's alright. It's not horrible.
So if you were thirsty and wanted a drink, but you wanted a boost of energy, and this was in the same cabinet as a Monster energy drink,
I would choose Monster over it.
If you were thirsty and wanted a soda, what would you do?
Probably Mutant. So drank Mountain Dew forever.
Really? All right. There you go, Mutant. That's as close as you're going to get. So, which is better?
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew's the clear winner. So we'll just take that comparison off the table. On its own, like grading this, what do you grade it?
Like an 88.
I'll go with an 80. Not horrible. Like, just to put this in perspective, I would give a Mountain Dew like a 94. I would give like a Coke like a 90. So giving that an 80 puts it like in my top 15. Facebook shoutouts. I don't know how many we have. The last I looked, it was 600.
Anthony Bulwer.
And in a strange turn of events, Brandon Bulwer. Do you think there's any chance that the Bulwers are related?
Definitely.
And this wasn't some kind of like random thing. Like, these are the names in the order that they like the page. Like, Anthony, Brandon. There was a Bulwer that used to play football for like the Ravens.
Was he any good?
He played for the Ravens. Well, see, now if you're not a Ravens fan, that sounds bad. To my mind, when people ask that, if you made it to the NFL, you're infinitely better than I'll ever be in anything. You got anything you want to talk about?
No, nothing.
Any random facts? Any strange occurrences?
Robert E. Lee.
Is that true?
No, it's not true.
Then you can't say it.
Oh, yeah, I'd hate to lie on the internet.
Yeah, I know. It's fake news. That's it. As we go away today, the last thing, do you like my voice?
No, of course that's not true. Wouldn't you know that? If Robert E. Lee had rabies?
No, because you can say random shit on the internet and people don't fact check. They just believe it.
Awesome.
This entire election that just happened proved that.
Get a rumor started.
Here's some news for you before we go, because I know you don't pay attention to anything.
I watch TYT. I know what's going on.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Yeah. I thought you said PYT at first. I was like, what does a Michael Jackson video from the 80s have to do with current events? That would have been really odd. Okay, I'll give you a current event before we go, and there's nothing funny about this.
Stop.
I can't say it now because it's pretty awful and you're laughing. So people are going to...
Hold on. I'm ready now.
In his defense, he doesn't know what I'm going to say.
I don't.
Other than he couldn't laugh. Now I'm going to laugh, and it's not funny. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Japan just got hit by another earthquake.
It's so awkward now.
Here's a rule for you.
Awkward's funny.
Here's a rule for you. Don't ever tell him he can't laugh. Okay.
Now I can't stop laughing.
So Japan just got hit by another earthquake, and they're about to get hit by another tsunami. Did you pay any attention when this happened last time, or were you too young?
So I was like 11, wasn't I?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yep, no, I didn't really pay attention.
Okay, so they've got this nuclear power plant called, like, the Fuji... I'm sorry, I'm not going to even try it. I'll probably ruin it. Well, last time they about had a meltdown because...
Oh, I heard that.
Like, the tsunami hit it, the waves hit it, screwed things up. Well, guess what?
What?
They didn't move it. It's still there, and it's going to get hit again. They've had a few years to maybe make some improvements, maybe figure things out. But no. They just left it. It's still there. It's getting ready to get tsunamied. Tsunamied.
Yeah.
It's getting ready to get tsunamied again. So there's you some current events.
Isn't there some way to, like, shut down a nuclear power plant? I'm sure it's not easy.
Not quickly. You just can't run in and hit a switch.
Yeah.
You should know these things. We live 20 miles from a nuclear power plant.
Oh, we do. It's kind of scary. It's kind of spooky.
There's times that you are actually living 6 miles from a nuclear power plant, so you should do a little research.
What's the point of nuclear energy? I mean, it's good for the environment, isn't it? But at what cost? No? That's the point. It is an alternative using, like, fossil
fuels.
fuels.
When everything works perfectly.
Yeah.
The thing in Japan wasn't really good for the environment when they had people glowing for 3,000 miles. So no. You know what my favorite thing about living next to the power plant is?
What?
Is once a year they send you a booklet telling you how to get away if the power plant should, like, melt down or blow up. Or page 1, you're fucked. Page 2, you're still fucked. Page 3, the nation mourns.
The nation mourns.
No, that's what it should do, but the book is something like...
Stick to these routes.
They give you an escape route. Like you're smuggling people over the border or something. I don't know what the escape route means. Why, if I take a different street, it's going to make any difference. Yeah. When you're this close, they should just send you a book that says, you're fucked.
Yeah. Like, they should just send you a one-shot revolver to just kind of...
Do you wonder why the property rates are so low here? This is why. You live next to a nuclear reactor. Whoa. This took a turn. All right. Now that we've spread some joy, I think we're good. Remember when we talked about the bullwares?
Yeah.
That was good times. Thanks for watching. What were you going to say?
Hopefully they're not in Japan. Or wherever this tsunami's happening.
I don't think there's many bullwares in Japan.
You never know.
It could be wrong. Wherever you guys are, watch out for that tsunami. Until next time, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can find us on all social media, Mr. Happy0121. Before I have you say it, you know, this wasn't very much of a holiday vibe we put out today. It's close to the holidays.
It is.
Maybe we should focus on something like what's your favorite thing to eat at Thanksgiving in the next video instead of talking about
Tsunamis and
nuclear annihilation and you dropping the F-bomb enough times to get our monetization yanked for this video. Until next time.
Stay vigilant.
Potty mouth.